Hi, my name is Rich. I'm from Bellingham, Mass. I'm going to show a few basic tips on some tools for beginner carpenter, homeowner. Some of you might not know what you need to get projects started. So as you see, I'm wearing my tool belt, real carpenter style tool belt. Might be overkill, but they're very handy because I have all the tools with me I need for almost any basic project. You know, nice hammer, it's always right there. And your knife, very handy. Always have to have that with you. Pencils. There's different types of pencils. They get the big square ones, then the architectural types are great for doing finish work. Tape measures. I usually only carry one at a time, but get a nice big ones for doing framing and stuff. These smaller ones are good for indoor work. Always keep them in your tool belt, because when you're up measuring something, you climb up the ladder and your tape's back on the bench. You have to go back and get it. Always keep your tools in your belt. A square. These are great. This is a Craftsman style. You can use it as a straight edge. Has a little level on it. A couple nail sets. You don't really have to have these, but these are the things I always carry with me. These are also great, especially doing demolition. A pry bar. And a cat's paw. This is for pulling nails out. You know, if there's a nail stuck down in there, you can hammer it in, pry a nail out. They're great. A chisel, very handy, and a pair of pliers, also very handy. And you get all these pockets to put nails and stuff in, and screws and whatever you're working with. You know, 4 different size pockets. You can put different stuff in them, so you don't have to keep running around trying to pick things up. And a few other things you might want to have. A builder square. A lot of people might have these just sitting in the house anyways, usually rusty, but they make a great straight edge. They have all the information you'll ever need to frame a roof, which if you're watching this video you probably don't need me to tell you that. But these are very handy for making square lines, just good straight edge. A couple levels, at least one, good 2-foot level, so you can check things for level, check things for plumb. A 4-foot level, same. It also makes a great straight edge. This is good handy when you're cutting a 4-foot piece of sheetrock. Nice straight edge. And maybe even a yardstick. Another straight edge. These are very handy when you're drawing lines on plywood or whatever you got to do. Very handy. And pretty much the last thing is some clamps. These things are great, especially if you work along a lot. You know, you can quickly just clamp things down and cut a board or something like that, and they don't move. And that is the basic tools you'll need to do almost any project around the house, fixing some steps or building a dog house, any little fix-it projects. These are the stuff you need. And if you keep it in your tool belt, it's always there. This stuff is always in this thing. And you know, as far as where to get some of this stuff, you know, you can run to Sears and get the good Craftsman stuff, or Stanley and some of the top quality stuff. You know, Lowe's, Home Depot, other tool stores have stuff. But, you know, sometimes you don't have the budget for that stuff. So, you know, you can go to Walmart and buy some no-name stuff if you have to. And another great place is yard sales and antique stores, where you can buy some hand tools. You can get some really good stuff really cheap. Especially hand tools, because, you know, they never break. They last forever. Things that need to be sharpened, you can sharpen them yourself. Take care of them, keep them dry, put them away when you're done. They'll always do you good. That's it. All right, I forgot one thing. We're gonna add that here. There's some sawhorses. These things right here. Now I made these myself. I learned how to make them in carpentry school. Pretty heavy duty. You can stand on them. You can put a scaffolding between them. You can do anything you want with them. You don't have to build these. You can buy them pre-made at the Home Depot or someplace, made of plastic. There's all types you can make. Go online, you learn how to make them. And another thing that's very handy is I'm going to put this door here. Just walked out a scene, very good. This is just your standard interior hollow core door from a closet. It was in the house here when I bought it. And I have used this for about 10 years now to do projects with. And you can screw it to the sawhorses. It makes a great surface for painting, for gluing. You get a lot of parts for any type of project. Something like this is great, and it's very light. And if you destroy it, you can go get another one. There's always someone throwing one away somewhere. So a hollow interior door is great for stuff like this. Now that's it.